Hi everyone, once again it has been a really long time since I've talked to you last, but I actually have something really exciting to me. I've been really excited about it, and hopefully I can get you guys excited as I am. But before I delve into what that is, I just want to say that I am really proud of my dad. My dad has taken the initiative to come running with me, and he let's just say that he hasn't been running in a really long time, and I get home today. I went running with him yesterday. I get home today and he's sitting on the couch. First thing he says when I get in, ready to go running. I'm just so proud of him because I mean, he's trying his best to make a difference in his own life, and just that's just wonderful to me, and I'm so proud of him. I mean, it's actually going to be a very philosophical talk today, with the question, what is the meaning of life? And I am going to attempt to answer this question through a very roundabout story. So anyways, yesterday, I'm not quite sure if it was because of the 5 hours of poetic analysis, the incredible tiredness from doing homework into the late hours of the night, or just simply the fact that I was still incredibly giddy for an amazing Saturday. Um, but I came up with an amazing revelation. I was texting one of my friends, and she kept sending me these really sweet texts, and they just made me feel so warm and giddy inside. I thought to myself, wow, like, language is truly beautiful. So here's my question. Does this make you feel incredibly giddy inside this little line? No? How about this? Oh, there goes my whiteboard. That line right there. How about that? Or that? Or this? Right? Any of those. No, like, I cannot imagine you guys just falling to your knees and sobbing with emotion because of how beautiful these lines are. But now you rearrange this cacophony of letters and you get something that means something. You take this intangible objects of thoughts and put it into something concrete out of just little symbols that don't mean anything. They're completely meaningless, but we can associate these things with something so beautiful. I mean, this makes you guys feel something. If somebody tells you this, you are going to feel warm inside. But, I mean, if you just saw a bunch of lines, it doesn't mean anything to you. Please tell me that someone else finds this completely beautiful. There you go. Now you guys know what I think about when I'm super tired. But my revelation didn't stop there. I started thinking of how many other complex things there are in the world that are just so beautiful and so taken for granted. I mean, take for instance light. I mean, this is what light looks like right here. Simply put, this is all energy, all radiation. And this, of all this, like, that is what we can see. That is all we can perceive. That makes up every color of the rainbow. And this energy, these little squigglies like that, hit our eye, and they get turned into messages to our brain that let us see sunsets and waterfalls and rainbows. So that is what all art is, like photography, paintings, Leonardo da Vinci, Georgia O'Keeffe, every artist, every piece of work, every sight that you have seen that builds up these emotions that make you happy, that make you sad, that make you angry. It's just like this big on a scale of this. I mean, doesn't it just blow your guys' minds? I hope I'm not the only one that's just like, and just so excited about how amazing and unreal this seems. And adding to that, think about hearing. All hearing is little tiny hairs in your ears picking up on the movement of air molecules. There's nothing magic about it. It's little particles of air bouncing off of each other. That is every sound you hear, every like song, every word, every noise you ever have perceived is simply the space between two sets of gaseous or liquid molecules. It's like That's mind-boggling that our brains have the power to translate such simple and such boring things into such amazing things. I mean, imagine living without music, without poetry, without conversations, without any of these things. And all that is simply because our ears can pick up the movement of little tiny molecules naked to the invisible eye. I mean, invisible to the naked eye. See, if you guys didn't have those little tiny hairs, you would not have picked up on that really stupid mistake I just said. That are mostly empty space. I mean, I'm just like going crazy about this. This just makes me like so happy and just like so warm inside that something so small can make such a big difference. I myself am just completely astounded and awestruck by how wonderfully complex life is, and frankly, if I never learned the answer to what is the meaning of life, I wouldn't be sad because I appreciate life. I find life to be completely beautiful no matter the meaning behind it. And I accepted this fact when, until recently, I have put up my own hypothesis, and that is that the meaning of life is to show people how beautiful life is, how wonderful life is, that just living itself is a wonder, and through the ups and downs and the good things and the bad things, like just being able to feel these things and being alive is so wonderful. And I hope that I fulfilled that purpose to you guys, and I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and I can't wait to talk to you guys again.